Go inside and check out what Eric has for us. Okay. Eric, look what Eric got for us. Did you try to fit him yet?
No. I was gonna let you do that, man.
I'm gonna scratch him one-handed.
I feel like I'm cleaned up in here a little bit.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the blue.
That looks awesome. That was a good idea, dude.
Yeah, but yeah, that looks good.
Is that the body color?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be sweet.
Thanks, man. Hopefully, I'm gonna like this. I mean, I think it's gonna look. I think it's gonna look perfect. Oh yeah, that was the best decision ever. Now I got center caps. Now that we have center caps and the car looks almost 100% finished on the outside, except for those quarter glasses, I'm still trying to find somebody, if you know anybody that has a picosecond laser that can cut me some glass. I have the pieces, I just need a straight line cut. So then those quarter glasses will work from the 300C. But what I'm gonna do now is I need to head over to the dealership. The guy's gonna help me out. I need to see, or we're gonna see if I could delete with the factory dealer tools, the electronic locker, as well as a bunch of other components like adaptive suspension and stuff that I don't have on the car anymore. So I don't see check engine lights or safety codes or error messages on the gauge cluster anymore. There's no drone though, which is nice. Need some more interior in the back, especially around the wheel wells. Over to Dodge. Jeremy's gonna help me out with programming all this stuff. Hopefully we can get it all fixed. Gonna do 2 keys too. I have 2 red keys. And then once we program the red keys, there's an update to the, what's it called? There's an update to the RF hub where it locks it out where you can't program any more keys to it. So I'll have 3 keys and I'm never gonna lose one, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, let's get all this stuff sorted out, try to figure out what's going on. I also don't think the coolant pump for the intercore is working because it got to 107. I think it's only like 60 degrees, 67 degrees out, so I don't think it's circulating.
Power and ground to the module is the great big cable.
Yeah. So if that's not plugged in, it's not gonna have.
Yeah, if we don't have C1 plugged in, then we got nothing. Now it's 361 degrees off.
I just don't know why it's off. Still not.
Because the steering column control module, clock spring and everything is reading good, but without the EPS communicating, there we go. All right, that's good.
I wonder if it's like a lot of that stuff that I deleted that's red might be like messing with it.
There is a code for aftermarket calibration detected warranty coverage confirmation required.
Oh yeah, it has an aftermarket ECU. Doesn't matter.
Okay. No, it's an interesting one. I've never seen that one before.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I just had the ECU. So if anybody gets their ECU flashed, they know that it pops right up.
Yeah, it's a new one. We've never messed with that.
Unfortunately, we're unable to resolve the steering issue. For some reason, it's showing 360 degrees when the wheels are straight. Steering wheel is straight. I know the clock spring is centered, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on. It doesn't show that it has any force being applied to the rack, making it turn, so I have no clue why it's doing it. It's just really weird. It shows that it's connected on the bus. It has power. A lot of different things are unplugged, so We didn't have enough time today to go through and delete the, I wanted to delete the ELSD. We didn't have time for that. And we didn't have time to program the ABS pump, but we got some other stuff done. I got all 3 keys programmed and the RF hub updated, as well as some other things in here. I still haven't seen if the intercooler pump is functioning properly. I brought some extra coolant just in case it burped, and then I was hoping we could do some training stuff, but I'll probably just have to set an appointment up to get all that stuff kind of dialed in. Like it? Do what? Yeah, a lot of people do.
Do you mind if I take a couple of pictures of it?
You can take pictures. Let's say 131. Jesus. Dude's like, can't hear shit. What? Yeah. Yeah. It's all custom. Thanks. Most people don't even know what it is. Yeah, I need to upload a new tune. Yeah, it should be making like 850 wheel. It's all-wheel drive, Trackhawk drivetrain. She's a whiny. I'm now back home from the Dodge dealership, and I just verified with HP Tuners on the laptop that the intercooler pump for the supercharger is not circulating the coolant. That's why my intake air temps are rising. And I need to figure out what's going on, because without the pump working, I'm not sure if it's a bad intercooler pump, because I bought that pump, I believe off of eBay, or maybe it came off a wrecked car. But it's not the original Durango Hellcat pump. The original Durango Hellcat pump sits on the passenger side, and I can't remember if that was working. I don't think I ever checked when I had it in the Durango, because I put all new coolers in it and I went and took it for a really short test drive. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make sure the intercooler pump actually has power going to it. And that's pretty easy. Here is the power wire going into the intercooler pump, since I have the fuse box in the back of the car, and it's showing that it has no power in it. So it's showing that it has ground, which means it is completing a circuit, but I'm guessing what's going on is something to do with the fuse panel. So I'm going to go into the trunk and see what exactly is going on, because the whole circuit is completed. It just doesn't have power going through it. Looked through the fuse panel and found that this fuse, it's a 40 amp for the intercooler pump, was actually popped, and it's pretty hard to tell if these are even popped. Even with the cover removed, it's very hard to tell if the thing's popped. I had to get a screwdriver and push on it to make sure it was broken. So put a new one in, looked at an HP tuners, and we have good RPMs, drove the car around, intercooler pump is now working. Usually it's the simple stuff, guys. Don't go too deep into stuff. Once I saw that it didn't have power going into this connector up here, and that it showed that the circuit was complete, that it had a ground, I knew it was something to do with the fuse panel, and I'm really happy that it was just a pop fuse. And this could have happened from the accident because I think the wiring on the Durango was actually cut from the accident, so it might have just shorted and popped the fuse, and I never even noticed it when I initially put the new coolers and was driving it around. So I'm glad that fixed the problem. Now, in the next video, what I need to do is I need to get the ECU in here, get everything tuned, get the bigger injectors in it, and hopefully everything goes very smoothly. I'm going to be doing remote tuning with Mish Tuned, and I cannot wait to finally be able to do some pulls in this thing, take it to the drag strip. Now that I have some stuff dialed in with the Hellcat Magnum, I have the center caps, I have the intercooler pumping working. Once again, I don't know if it actually ever worked in the Durango, but now it works, and now I can start tuning this thing with HP tuners, and Mish Tune's actually going to help me tune this. Actually, he's going to do all the tuning remotely, which is going to be awesome because nobody locally knows how to tune these transmissions. I have a friend that could tune the engine really well with HP tuners, but I want to have the tranny tuned as well as the engine because there's a lot of different things that you can do, and there's a ton of different settings in HP tuners with the 8-speed transmissions, with pressures and all that stuff, and I don't want to just be guessing at it. So I want somebody that actually knows what they're doing, and I've heard really good things about him. So can't wait till the next video to get the ECU in there, do some pulls in the car, and hopefully by the end of the video, we can take the thing to the drags or get it ready to take to the drags. I don't think we'll take it to the drags in the next video, but it'll be ready because I think I'm gonna have to do some pulls at the drags for some remote tuning as well, because I don't think I'll be able to do the higher end stuff on the street because I think I'll have to almost get into 5th gear full throttle. Not 100% sure yet, but can't wait. If you guys like these videos, make sure to click the subscribe button, throw a thumbs up, throw a comment below. As always, see you guys next time.